Good evening. 9 News has learned exclusive new information about Bengal Sarah Jones' sex abuse case.
It's a story you'll see only on 9. 9 News reporter Kendall Harold is here now with what she's uncovered. Kendall?
Carol, in this email we obtained today, Sarah and Cheryl Jones' attorney Charles Lester is asking a judge to raise his client's bond. Lester says the Joneses are willing to pay an additional $50,000 just to be in contact with the victim's family. I spoke with a local defense attorney about the request, and he tells me it's a move that could prove the Joneses' innocence. In an email written to Judge Patricia Summey just hours after Sarah and Cheryl Jones' arraignment this week, Charles Lester says, quote, although they appreciate the reduction of the bail to $15,000 each, they find that they would prefer the original bond with the original conditions, end quote. On Monday, Judge Summey reduced Sarah and Cheryl's bond by $50,000. The Joneses were ordered to disable text messaging on their phones and not to contact the victim or his family. Sarah is charged with sexually abusing a student and using electronic means to solicit illegal activity. Her mother, Cheryl, is charged with tampering with evidence in the case. Lester is asking for the original bond conditions because the defendants and the family of the alleged victim are friends. Lester writes, quote, the victim's parents and the Joneses, Tim and Cheryl, are close friends, and to impose a restriction on contact with the families is a hardship not just on the defendants, but on the victim's parents themselves, end quote. Defense attorney Mark Crumbine has been following the Joneses' sex abuse case. He says it may seem like an unusual move, but it could actually prove the mother and daughter's innocence.
It may be proof that the allegations are false. If there's that much, they want to have contact that much, it might indicate that that in fact that the plea of not guilty is a showing that they are really innocent of any wrongdoing.
Crumbine says the state may have difficulty prosecuting the case without the alleged victim's full cooperation.
It's just going to be one person's word against another, and if that one person's family is supportive of the defendant or the perpetrator, I don't think there's going to be much of a case. So I would say that really weakens the state's case.
Sarah and Cheryl are out of jail on bond. I reached out to them in several different ways today, but haven't heard back from them yet. Carol?
All right, thanks a lot, Kendall.